Hello traders. In this video, I am reviewing the AiQ EA for MT5, and this is an expert advisor built for the MT5 platform, right, by William Brandon Autry. Before we get started, you can download a free Forex robot for MT4 and MT5 that has lots of indicators and candlestick patterns built in by using the link in the description below. So right here on the MQL5 Marketplace page, I can see this EA is priced at 2,237.97 US dollars with version 6.2 updated in March 2026, and it shows MT5 compatibility based on the listing. All right, so now the developer introduces this as AiQ Gen 2, all right, describing it as a high-speed trading system built around pending order execution. From the description, the main idea is that it places pending orders ahead of momentum moves, then uses adaptive logic to manage how the trade develops once it is active. One of the key points highlighted on the page is the idea of persistent memory. The EA is described as being able to remember previous setups, how they were placed, and how the market reacted to them. Then using that information to refine future decisions over time. So the focus here is less on static rules and more on evolving behavior based on outcomes. Now, as I scroll further, the developer also positions this as more than a standard EA, describing it as an AI-driven system that can operate independently or even as part of a larger ecosystem. Now, there is mention of optional integration with a broader portfolio system where multiple agents can share information and adjust behavior collectively. Now, moving into the execution side, AiQ EA is described as a fast pending order specialist. So instead of reacting late to price movement, it prepares entries in advance and lets market momentum confirm or invalidate those setups. Once a trade is active, the system can handle management dynamically depending on the chosen configuration. All right, looking at the feature description, there is flexibility in how trades are managed. The EA can use fixed take profit and stop loss structures, or it can apply more adaptive targeting, depending on how it is configured. There is also mention of full AI position management, which suggests that once a trade is running, the system continues to actively monitor and adjust based on conditions. Another important section here is the portfolio logic. All right, the developer explains that when used inside a broader system, multiple agents can operate together to reduce concentrated risk and share intelligence across different trading behaviors. So the EA is not just standalone, but can also be part of a coordinated setup. Now, when I move into the backtesting section, it's important to note that the emphasis here is less on traditional static reporting and more on real-time adaptive behavior. All right. So the developer focuses heavily on live intelligence and memory-based learning rather than conventional historical performance summaries. Okay. So when reviewing the chart area and tester results, I mainly want to observe how the EA structures its behavior around pending orders and how it reacts once price interacts with those levels. You can see the conceptual idea of pre-positioning before momentum expansion, which aligns with the description provided on the marketplace page. Okay, so we're just going to head over to the strategy tester right now. I had already started running the test, because it's taken quite a while. As you can see, the test has been running for close to an hour now. So I think in about a minute or two, the results should be out so that we can analyze the results together, see how the EA performed over about 4.5 months. Okay, so we can see this is the AiQ EA. We are testing it on XAU USD on the daily time frame. We're testing it from the beginning of this year, 1st January 2026 till date. All right, and for the delays, I prefer using the last ping to the server, okay, for better accuracy. And then we are using the every tick modeling. All right, so very soon now we are just going to look at the chart. All right, we'll look at the chart history to analyze the trades that we are taking and all of that. Okay, and then we head over to the results as well to see the performance of the EA. All right, so here we go. We can see quite an interesting equity curve here. So at some point, the balance and equity were very close to each other, and then there was a massive drawdown here, or not really massive, right? But it was quite a notable drawdown, okay? Because I can see that the drawdown wasn't exactly massive if you're looking at the values here, but indeed it was notable when compared with how the closeness between the balance and equity were before. Okay, but then let us just look at the chart history. All right, so we are not expecting to see so many trades. We're not expecting to see so many trades. This is the daily time frame. All right, even though I will recommend that you test over different time frames. Okay, it's just because of the time factor. That was why I had to use the daily time frame, and despite using the daily time frame, you can see it took close to an hour for the back test to be completed. Okay, meanwhile we can see that the reason why we can't really find trade history is that just 5 trades we are taking, right? So in order to start looking for those particular points where those 5 trades we are taking, I don't know I don't know why the trades are hidden right? So we can see that 5 trades we are taking, 3 were short trades with 33.33% win rate. The long trades were 200% win rate, right? I believe that the win rate was probably because the trend was mostly bullish, right? So far, um uh this year 2026, even though that there was a time when there was a significant downward move, right? But overall gold seems to be in a bullish trend, right? So the long trades we are in alignment with the overall trend, and they had 100% win rate. Okay, we can see that the total net profit was quite insignificant when compared with the balance. Out of $100,000, total net profit was just $1.53, right? So it's not even up to a percent. Okay, because one, I'm talking about a percent. This should be probably 0.01% or so, right? So the largest profit trade was $7.82. Largest losing trade was $6.36. The average profit was $2.86, and the average loss was $3.53. All right. So our risk to reward, the risk to reward ratio is not even good enough. Okay, the risk to reward ratio is not good enough, right? So basically this is it. All right, but I'll treat these results as historical testing analysis rather than any form of guaranteed forward expectation. Okay, even with AI driven systems, performance can change significantly depending on broker execution, spread conditions, slippage, risk configuration, and overall market behavior. All right, and because this system is described as adaptive and memory based, longer testing periods become even more important if you want to understand how it behaves across different market phases. All right, I'll personally recommend forward testing as well, just to see how the EA responds in real-time conditions outside of the description environment. Okay, thank you for watching. I look forward to see you in the next video.